What's up, everybody, and welcome to Rusty Fenders. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at the Monty's guitars, Monty Presso. So this is a Relic wax. So basically, it looks like it has some tint in the wax, and it just like sinks in into your fretboard. Um, so um, this was about $35, and I got it on Chicago Music Exchange. And everybody else actually was pretty hard to get. I think they're the original companies from England. So I was able to get it, and I had some ideas for it. So I want to test a few things. First, of course, I want to see if it darkens your fretboard, but I also want to see how good it is to kind of like go over repairs on the fretboard and kind of blend them in. So I've been rolling the edge of this Fender replacement neck. I've been going at it with basically anything you have, but I've been using that string winder just to get the edge, and then I smooth it out and remove and like any imperfection with a little bit of sandpaper. So by doing that, I am exposing new Paul Ferro, right? So this is a Paul Ferro fretboard, and it basically just looks different than the other one, right? The one that's been exposed. So I wanted to see if I could use that wax to hide it. So let's start with this one. I have another Rosewood. Is that one there? I'm gonna do it next. But let's start with the Paul Ferro. Now this is a very light neck, and it's not bad. I really, I really like how it looks. It just looks like extremely dehydrated all the time. Like, it doesn't matter how much oil I put in there. I think it's just soaking it up, or it just looks like that. It's just like a light color. So the moment I put it on, it actually turned into a very nice color. And I'm like, if I get anything near these few steps with this wax, I would say I will be surprised. Of course, it's not gonna help me at the top of the knot where there's a clear finish on it. I put a little bit in there, but it's just gonna wipe off. It's not gonna go anywhere. So you want to make sure that it's like a dry neck before you put it on. So this was after a few applications. So I waited like 10 minutes between application. I put more coats in. I saw the video of the guy that makes it, and he like basically gave it a mud bath, and I kind of did something similar, maybe even worse. But I don't know. I was not gonna try it and then wait 24 hours and then not be able. So this was 24 hours after. I also like that it actually helped the knot actually turn like a little bit yellow, where it was like super white. I'm really enjoying this wax right now. The only problem is that you're gonna be spending a lot of towels, and I actually spent a lot of microfibers. Like, I needed to get stuff out, and that, yeah, it is very hard to work on. So I don't see myself using this to like rehydrate next. I can see this as a 1 year maintenance, mud bath for your guitar if you want to treat it nicely. For the $30, I'm not sure that I will use this as hydration, but it definitely works, and it definitely gives you a finish on top of the fretboard. And of course, the wax is gonna protect the wood and all that, so it might even last longer than other type of rehydration methods like oils and stuff. So it is interesting. I think it's interesting. I do see a big difference in the color there. And this is the Rosewood. Now this is a brand new neck, so barely. I'm not sure if it even had any oil at any point, but I just bought it new. Never been used, and I had to do some finish it touches to it. So I had some tool marks on some areas, and mostly, any area you touch, you're gonna see that line there. And what you can do is you can sand down that area, just a little bit of scrape it with a razor blade, and that's what I did. But now I'm gonna have something that's visible, and there was a few places. It's hard to see on camera, but there were a few places that it was just superficial, like at the scraping that I've been doing, and I have to say, wow, that it worked great. I was really surprised how it turned out. It turned red. Like, look at that. So this neck now looks like $100 or more. And as you can see there, there was a little hole in the fretboard. It gives me another opportunity because I'm going to fix it in just a moment, and I'll use the wax to hide it. Let's take a look at the other one, and yeah, I'm impressed. So on that edge, you could see a sharp difference in color between the new Rosewood, or sorry, in this case, Paul Ferro, and the top one, right? So now everything looks even, everything looks the same color. I would say there's some streaks that even look brighter, but yeah, it changed the color into like a healthy color. So the top is before and bottom is after, but I have to say it looks way different in real life. Photos kind of don't really get the gist of it, right? So I really like how it turned out on this one. On this one, it turned out incredible. Look at that. You have that hydration just going in and turning almost all the wood into a very rich, dark rosewood. So for any unfinished, anything that's unfinished that you're trying to put a coat on it, and you want to really bring those colors to life, this wax really works. So I went in, put a little bit of crazy glue, use a little bit of the dust from the rosewood, and I'm pretty happy. There you can't see the hole that was there anymore. And yeah, so I wanted to show this one. This is my last video, so I'm gonna link it so you can go and see it. If you want something even darker, I used leather dye to dye the neck. It is very hard to clean everything up, and it's very messy, but it works. That's gonna be it for me for today. Make sure to subscribe for the Jazz Bass giveaway. Cooling out.